So today's day 6, and I'm feeling pretty cool right now. I wanted to talk about something else today rather than go over what I am going to eat. I'm going to be eating really simple today. I had a smoothie in the morning, and I'm probably going to have a salad for lunch and soup for dinner. And those bars in between if I get hungry, or a piece of vegetable or fruit. I want to ask you all a question. Are you living in preparation for or in fear of? When you are living in preparation for something, you are working towards that goal every single day. You're taking action. When you're living in fear, you might feel stuck. That's what I truly believe. You can tell how you're living, whether it's for preparation or fear, by the actions that you take every single day of your life. And I feel like this might be hard for me to answer because I feel as though I experience both of those mentalities on a daily basis. When you live in preparation, you're living in expectation as well for the best, for good things to come. You have a hunger and a thirst for life. When you live in fear, you live in worry. You live in frustration and everything else, all the other cousins of fear. Anger, regret, guilt. Let's say you have a goal. And no matter what that goal is, I'm going to give you an example of how you can move past fear, because that's what I've been doing lately, and into preparation. It seems like something very simple. Just get up and do it, right? That's what I always tell myself. I want to pull my hair out sometimes with how upset I get at why I didn't just take action immediately. It's because I was afraid. Isn't that a shame? To be afraid for nothing? To be scared for no reason? Our imaginations, our thoughts, if we let them, they can exploit the playground that is your imagination. They can run wild, and you are the receiver. You become the receiver of all that they do. All the side effects of allowing your thoughts to control you are very negative. And you're not going to be a pleasant person living under your thoughts. When we give our thoughts more power than we give ourselves is when we get into trouble. So, this is what I've been doing to overcome that. For example, let's say you want to write a book, like I'm doing. When you live in preparation for, you have to get your mind on another frequency, up to another vibrational frequency. You cannot continue to think the way you were thinking if you want to get to where you want to go. So that needs to change. And it can change with a simple thought that you say to yourself, an affirmation, or it can change by honestly forcing yourself to take action. Forcing yourself, the part of yourself, you say, I don't have good willpower, I'm not disciplined. Make yourself that way. It is easier said than done, though, I'm not going to lie. So here's what I do. I give myself a goal to write at least 5,000 words a day. That's my goal. And for the days where, I may have been a little busier or I'm working at other obligations, I wouldn't not write. I would still write. And it may have been 1,000 words or 2,000. We have to get rid of that all or nothing mentality. I am a big, I'm going to say I was a big believer in that. All or nothing. What happened? Most of the time I did nothing because I wanted to do it all. And that doesn't work. So doing a little at a time helps. Thinking that you're not good enough is another limiting belief. So taking care of that, and I have another video where I talk about how you can possibly do that, can also help. I firmly believe that when you live in preparation for, you prepare every day, you do something, you look forward to the days ahead, you attract goodness to yourself, you attract opportunities. I believe that. When you live every day like you're still trying to get there, like you're still weak or like you're still afraid, you're going to stay where you are, and you do not want that. Progress is what makes people happy. That's what makes us happy, when we progress, when we move forward. As much as we say we don't like to, we do. So, all or nothing mentality, do as much as you can to get rid of it. Just by doing half of what you said you were going to do. If you were going to do something and you find that you won't be able to do it all, just do some of it and nip it right there. And also the limiting belief that you may not be good enough. It's a new day. And I know that we can push through, every single one of us. We can push past all of these beliefs that may have bound us in the past. So I'm going to go and finish the other 3,000 words that I have to write. And I didn't work out yet, but I'm probably going to go run. I'm probably going to go for a run a little bit later. And still eating, 80 to 100% raw, day 6. But I wanted to talk about that because there are opportunities out there. And when they come and you're not ready, you don't want that to happen. You want to live in preparation for. Even if, you look down and you're like, oh, what's going to happen next week? You don't know. You don't know what's going to happen next week. But if you live in fear, because that's ultimately what it is, fear causes inaction. Nothing's going to happen. Because you weren't prepared for it. So prepare and succeed. Come on, I believe in you guys. I'll talk to you later.